Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Sam Adams, Boston Beer Company, established in 1984. This is the Old Fezziwig. This is a staple in seasonal beers from Sam Adams. It has been years since I have had this beer. I do remember liking it. I bought a 6 pack of bottles. Um, this is probably, I don't know, 10 years ago. Um, well, actually, I think I did review it on my channel 4 or 5 years ago, but it's been a long time since I've had it. This is a limited release. It comes out around the holidays every year, and it is 5.9% alcohol, and it is an ale brewed with cinnamon, ginger, and orange peel. Best by date is April 2025. I mean, these variety packs just came out in my area. Um, I think it was $18 for the 12 pack. You get four different um, holiday beers, and this one I remember as being one of my favorites. I just reviewed the OVP though, that oaked vanilla porter, and it's going to be tough to beat that for sure. But we'll see what we can do with the Old Fezziwig Ale. Wow, quite the head there. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. My dog is licking himself. Okay, so a nice kind of ruby, reddish, amber appearance. Really big, three and a half finger, khaki, well, more like tan colored head. Maybe a touch of the cinnamon. There's definitely some like toasted malt character going on. Smells really good. Maybe that's the. I think I'm getting a little bit of the orange peel. There's some other spice in here. Cinnamon. Oh, ginger. Ginger. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit of the ginger as well. It's a very small amount of each of these spices, and it kind of just creates a uniform aroma. It's kind of hard to break down. It's very minimal. It's not like an in your face, super spiced beer. I am getting a lot of the bready malt notes, which is nice. So I'm pretty excited about this. This smells differently than what I remember. Obviously, it's been years since I've had this beer. I wonder if they changed the recipe a little bit because you had the Sam Adams Dogfish Head acquisition thing a few years back now. A lot of their beers have been discontinued or reformulated, including the Boston Lager. So I wonder if the recipe for this beer has changed a little bit. It smells really good. A little bit of caramel in there as well. Smells like a winner. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Caramel malt is the first thing I get. Touch of cinnamon spice. Get another sip. Maybe a touch of ginger. Little that toasted malt is really nice. It's really bready, and the spice notes are there, but they're not overpowering. It's definitely a beer lover's kind of beer because it's beer first, and the spices are kind of an afterthought. Um, Medium body actually at 5.9%. It's not heavy by any stretch of the imagination, but it's got more body even than the porter that I drank, um, the OVP. It has a little bit more body than the OVP, which is surprising because that's a porter and this is just a spiced holiday ale. This is really enjoyable. It does have the IBUs on here too, 25 IBUs. It's not bitter at all. A lot of these breweries don't even bother putting the IBUs on the label anymore, but Sam Adams still does for a lot of their beers. This is a delightful beer. Nice head retention, nice glass lacing starting to form. The only thing I'm really not getting a ton of is the orange peel, but I do feel like I'm getting a little bit on the back end. Primarily the cinnamon, but even that is very minimal. It's very nicely balanced, and I think that's kind of what they were going for. I feel like the spices, the old Fezziwig beer that I had years ago was a little bit more heavily spiced. I feel like this is a little bit more mellowed out, a little bit toned down with the spices, but very enjoyable beer. Excellent holiday ale. I would love for the spices to be amped up a little bit and the ABV to be amped up a little bit. An imperial version of this, I think, would be really, really nice. But this is a solid beer. I'm going to go with a 93 out of 100, just kind of getting into that solid A range. It's very drinkable, easygoing, minimally spiced, which is good if you're looking for a beer that tastes a little bit more like beer. You get a lot of that bready malt, a little bit of that caramel in there from the roasted malt in the beer, and it's really nice. So yeah, 93 out of 100 for the old Fezziwig ale from Samuel Adams. Buy it, try it, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Till next time, everybody. Cheers.